baš ovo, da su malo tvrđi, da mi paše. I napravila sam džepiće da rekao, evo stavite ovako.
A zašto nije na drugoj strani, odmah smo to primijetili?
Da.
Pa zato što ono, kao po montonu se kreće izvana prema unutra. I stavili smo samo na jednu stranu.
Kod mene se samo tako. Ja lepim sve na jednu stranu, pa si ti prenesi iz ruku u ruku, kako
tako. Samo desno, a?
A kaj misliš da mi došlo neki levak i onda kaj bu rekao?
Pa onda bi ovako morao.
Sve s jedne strane i dobro, nek se svak promijeni u ruki kako hoće. Eto, a ovak je ljepše.
Samo gledaj. Dekoracija stola mi se jako svidjela, zato što je bilo i štikanog stolnjaka i šivanog trapera. Znači u toj kombinaciji pasala jedno s drugim, svidjelo mi se je i neobično ti džepići koji su bili onako sašiveni strani za šteke, to se vidjelo, tako da je bilo to isto super.
Ja mislim da sam primijetio jednu stvar koju očigledno nitko ne ovdje primijetio. Ja sam ovdje najmlađi, dobro, i nitko mi nije narezao moje bučnice.
Pa da, mala beba, da ti ne režem.
Ne,
Hoće tebi baka narezati.
ovo je kupovanje bodova, znam ja to.
Ajde, lijepo. Ajde, probaj. Jel dobro?
Moram se ovaj tvoj, Netflixu moram se prilagoditi. Meni je pobjedila gospođa Ljerke bušnica. Bila mi puno bolja. Čisto to bila. Ta slanost je to bila najljepša.
Ja se slažem. Da. Nisam baš prezadovoljna kako je danas ispala bučnica.
Ne, ovo je stvarno dosta, ali nije još to jako. Malo stvarno dosta već je kilo.
Ne možete reći da je no. Ja osobno nisam zadovoljna kako mi je ispala, jer kompletno mi nije onak kak je radi. Nisam zadovoljna. Ali to je obično tak, znaš, kad se najviše trudiš, kad se najviše trudiš, onda ti nikad ne ispadne onakako. Nije hoćeš, ne?
Pričaj malo to.
Lijepo mirišu.
Pa zašto ne?
Pa drago mi je da je ona primijetila možda da nešto nije u njezinoj bučnici valjalo, ali mogla i prečutiti i reći to baš tako mora biti.
Ja sam taj moment doživjela njeno priznanje, znači da je iskrena. Znači uvidjela je ona svoju grešku, da je nešto tu, nešto je pobjeglo očito. Nešto u toj pripremi. Pa dobro, svi grešimo.
Evo, bliži se večera kraju, ajde da još jednom nazdravimo, da se sutra još bolje nađemo i podružimo. Živjeli. I ona, živjeli.
Ovdje se gleda kad se kuca.
Živjeli. A ti eksati. Naučio si eksati.
To je krenuo burak.
Pa mislim, neko mora biti muško ovdje.
To je u redu.
Krivo sam se.
Dobro.
Nebo ko tebe palilo ono izmire treba.
Ekipa se nastavlja zabavljati kao da se poznaju godinama.
Za današnju atmosferu tijekom večeri, ja mislim da smo svi pomalo bili zaslužni, da smo pa svi se raspričali, svi smo se smijali, bilo nam je super, tako da od domaćina i svih ostali bili smo wow.
Prije nego Đurđica sazna za koju ocjenu je bila njezina večera, evo kratkog pogleda unatrag. Kopar u predjelu oduševio je Ivanu.
Prilozi su bili savršeni. Prilozi su bili mrak. Znači, Kopar je podigao ocjenu na najvišu.
Kraljica Pohranja je malo podbacila.
Po mojom sudu ne bi bila kraljica, jer je presuho, pretamno, znači.
Iako je to fino pohanci i prvi put sam jeo sa čipsom pohance, bilo mi malo kao da je zagoreno.
Za desert su bile dvije vrste bučnice.
Desert mi je bio malo neobičan, da je i slatko i slano u tanjuru. Međutim, ok, ko voli slano, pojelo slano, ko voli slatko, pojelo slatko. Ja sam probala jedno i drugo, slano sam malo ostavila, slatko mi je pasalo, tako da sam pojela sve i bilo je ok.
Večera je bila vesela, iako barem po izjavama tijekom večeri ne i bez zamjerki. Pogledajmo ocjene.
Današnju večeru ocjenjujem sa ocjenom 9. Večera je bila izvanredna, a jučerašnjom večerom ja su manje ocjene.
Moja ocjena za večeras je 7. Ova večera nije bila dobra, ali nije bila toliko dobra kao sinoćnja večera. 10 mi je bio, recimo, najmanje dojljiv. Glavno jelo je bilo dosta obilato, mi je drago, ali nije bilo točno onako kako sam zamišljao i najbolje od svega mi je zapravo bilo predjelo, što sam zapravo jako oduševljen.
Moja ocjena za večeras je 7 iz razloga što je ipak Jerkina večera za nijansu bila bolja.
Moja ocjena je 7, zato što mi se nije sviđalo glavno jelo i desert. Glavno jelo mi se nije sviđalo zato što je bilo previše suho i nekako monotono, a dok u desertu mi se nešto mi je zasmetilo, nešto mi je parfem vuklo, a ne mogu objasniti.
Iako zabavna, okusom je Đurđina večera bila manje dojmljiva od Ljetine, a to su pokazale i ocjene. S 30 osvojenih bodova naša kraljica pohanja nije uspjela prijeći u vodstvo.
Završila je večera i sad se mogu opustiti. Pa mislim da su bili moji gosti zadovoljni, da su fino papali i da su i neke recepte da će uzeti, u stvari, barem su rekli da su im bili fini. Uglavnom, ja sam sad mogu sjesti mirno, opušteno i zadovoljno sa svime što sam danas napravila.
U sljedećoj epizodi večere za 5 na selu. Zašto Aleksandra koristi šećer umjesto soli?
Malo nam je. Dobro. Pa kad je dobro, ne?
Ne kužim.
Što je to prisiljeno zelje?
A zato
zelje,
ja ga volim crveni.
Da.
I u svoj životu sam crveni.
Dobro, ajde, nemojte raspravljati neki
Dobro,
jezik.
nećemo.
Da li Tomislav smeta ili pomaže?
Trebaš pomoćati ja pomogu.
Pa
Barem
ja
odnesti ili...
ću te zamoliti.
Cat and Ryan were just young newlyweds in love when they first moved into the bachelor pad. Now with 2 kids in the mix, they need to upgrade to a family home.
I'm Ryan, I'm a project manager.
And I'm Kat, and I'm a marriage and family therapist, and this is Elliot, and this is Emma.
And this little guy right here is Oscar. We met at a church event 14 years ago, so we dated twice. Round one was very short. We have arguments and disagreements on who broke up with who. But basically, I was an idiot because I almost let her get away. We've been married for a little over 10 years now, and we've lived in the same house that entire time, and we are running out of room. We have just a little over 1,200 square feet. I bought it as a single guy, so I certainly wasn't thinking about a family home. And when I do work from home, I work from what we lovingly call the closet. It's literally an office that's built into a closet. We have a small house, but it's extremely clean and extremely organized because Kat here is the queen of organization.
I hate clutter and chaos, so I have a system to prevent that from happening.
That's an
and
understatement.
all the large toys are all upstairs in the attic. And it
Can you feed Oscar for me?
do you want to do your responsibilities?
What does that mean? You can go up. You can go up the ladder. Number 10.
When I have a good decision, I go up there, and then when I have a bad decision, I go down the ladder.
Number 10 typically means he gets to go to the attic.
He's got a lot of toys up there. He gets to pick one toy and he brings it down, and then at the end of the night, I just run it back up there. That one? Hey, all right, that's a good choice. list would be more space, a home with character, a place for the kids.
A mature yard, big trees. We want more space, but we don't want to be isolated. You know, community is very important to us.
A nice open kitchen, open floor plan.
Our budget is $600,000. We're nervous if we can actually find something that we're going to want to make our own with that budget, for sure.
Yeah, but we definitely should be able to find that. That is a great budget. So.
Is it though?
I bet living with a therapist is great for working out all kinds of marital arguments.
So I have an issue with my working partner. I think she could help me with that too.
Get in line.
Here's a home I want you to see for inspiration only. We'll enter through the side door.
This is perfect, babe. You get to see the backyard first.
That's his thing?
Yeah, he likes to run to the backyard before he even looks into the house.
Well, it's a good thing there's no front path. We had to come around. It's like it's meant for you. Now, this house is listed for almost $1.4 million.
Oh.
So it's more about the wow factor to inspire you.
Yeah.
What about our budget?
Just a little.
Hey, nice. Oh, this is the kitchen.
This is beautiful.
Wow.
Pretty polished.
It's very
Yeah.
polished.
The island is beautiful.
Yeah.
I just love how it looks so fresh and clean.
She's extremely organized. Like nothing is to be out. Everything goes away. And
So she would like to have a split sink. She would like to have dishes on one side and lettuce on the other.
no, I've converted her.
Is that true?
Yeah.
100%?
100%.
I'm actually thinking if somebody's a crazy clean freak, like me, you wouldn't need to have a second sink because you would never have dirty dishes in the sink.
Yeah, that's
No,
right.
they're not sitting in the sink. It's when you're prepping, you're doing things like ordering dishes and all that, but you're also washing vegetables and things like that. That's the whole point of it.
You're really passionate about the double sink.
I am not a sleazy double sink salesman. I'm just saying.
It sounds like you are.
Yeah, it does. Why are we here? Oh, yes. Look at this house. Come in. Take in the space. Can you picture yourself using a kitchen like this?
Yeah, except for I would need this wall taken down.
The great thing is when you're renovating, you can make it exactly the way you want it.
Yeah, this is pretty.
That is nice. Yeah.
This is another living space, so they do have an open flow to that living space.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
I like the farmhouse feel.
Yeah,
Like the-
very cozy, very warm.
Yeah, there's some traditional charm like the fireplace.
Yeah.
But the big thing for you, you need an office space. That could be your office
Oh,
space,
nice.
something like that.
Oh, yeah. This is adorable.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is a little bigger than a closet, so.
Come on through this way. Another living space on this side. So this was the original exterior wall for the house. This is all addition. They had a seating area, another dining space, and then this is the great room.
Wow.
This is huge.
This is amazing. I love the little corner over there for the kids. That's amazing.
How adorable is this? They've got all these little
Yeah.
containers and cubby holes.
This is actually ideal because it's like, it's minimal, the kids' toys have a space and separate, so this is perfect.
And this house has space, almost 5,000 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. In your budget, we won't quite get this size, but we can still get a great home.
I want a yard with lots of trees, even
He has
preferably.
childhood, so if you could just give them that, that would be great.
Yeah, basically.
Wait till you see this yard.
Oh, okay.
Wow, this is gorgeous.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is such a nice backyard.
It's beautiful. Oh, this is great.
This is awesome.
You have a lot that you're asking for on your wish list. You may have to give a little bit on something.
No, I don't think so.
And just to check, you don't have 1.4 million for this house?
No.
We might need a few more jobs.
I say we just get house hunting.
Okay.
All right. All right, look at this big, beautiful home.
It's got good curb appeal.
I love the yard. Can we go to the yard?
Get lots of yards.
Let's go inside first. Focus.
Choppy. It's like a maze, like,
Aren't mazes fun?
no.
Not with toddlers. That's not fun.
Coming from 1,200 square feet, this charming two-story colonial will be a nice change for Cat Ryan. It has 3,100 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, and a bonus space on the main floor for guests or an office, whatever they want. It's a little bit closed off, but you can still see through the living room here. It's a nice big space.
Yeah.
You can see through here to where the dining room is. I do see a lot of parking.
Yeah.
Again, it's weird as a door. It's really topical.
But this is very typical for some of the older houses in this community. All right, come on through here into the kitchen. It is a little dark and it is a little small.
It's a lot dark. The size, I mean, yeah, well, but,
No. Did it dip?
okay.
It is way too small. It sounds like you're about to say, well, it's not a bad. It is way too small
This
for a
is too
grown man.
small. I will agree.
I just think, okay, so when Emma's on my back, or if we have more kids, how am I gonna, like, how am I gonna
putting in stone countertops and newer appliances, but they didn't change the configuration to something better. They should have opened up that wall. They put a little peeky window. They just put a pretty new kitchen into a pretty bad layout. This house has 4 bedrooms. They're all a great size. We have 3.5 bathrooms with a bonus in the bathroom.
Oh, this is great.
It's a good size.
Yeah. Your
Office space.
These might be original because that's how big TVs were. But now, to me, it just looks like a great little home.
Yeah, it does, like,
Oh, that's quite comfortable. Or I have my desk over here and I take a nap. So it's right there.
This house gives you multiple areas to work with stuff. Great. Come on back this way. There's so much potential with this family area back here. What a great space.
I love it. I love all the windows. I can see the kids like running around and
You can see the kids
I can.
Climbing through the window.
Oh,
Wait on it. Yeah.
am I painting the picture for you?
Yeah.
It'll be a lot easier if we remove that wall. Yeah. It's a little weird. But I do like the fact that the space is great. This really is a great family home. And getting rid of that pass-through wall would allow you to keep an eye on the kids from anywhere. Your new kitchen would be more connected to the dining room with some of these other walls opened up too. I'll add new hardwood everywhere and a large dining table perfect for family dinners. I'll completely remodel the kitchen, adding a large island and plenty of storage. With everything opened up, you'll be able to take advantage of all the natural light coming from the sunroom, where I'll put a large sectional and, of course, a great play area for the kids.
I would love an open flow. And the chandeliers.
They have a go to the master bedroom.
That is beautiful. Very good.
You do have the makings of a great house. You just don't have the finishes that go along with it. I know all of this inside the house means nothing to you.
Exactly.
Would you like to get outside and see the yard?
Finally, let's go.
Let's go. Look at this yard.
Yard. Oh, wow. I love it.
So this is over half an acre, and it goes right back into the bushes there, nice and private in behind. I like that you don't have neighbors staring in at you.
This is what I've been waiting on. We're finally to the yard. So
Awesome. This house is listed for $499,000. Okay.
That's high.
That's high.
Oh, 100% I agree. The price is too high. It's been sitting on the market for a little while. I think they need to come down at least 25 to 50 grand. I would say 450 is a good target. I'd say the renovation will probably take us about 8 weeks, and it would cost $125,000.
I want a low ball. I mean, it's been on the market for a while. It's not moving. I would feel better doing like 430.
Or should we make the phase now?
Are you saying you would actually want to put an offer in?
I kind of just said that. What do you think? I don't know. I mean, I think we should do it.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
430 is lower than what I think value is. I mean, I think value is more 450 to 475. But my thought is the seller has been asking a price that's way too high. It's totally inflated. And I'm hoping they would be realistic and they would come down in price. So if you want to go in at 430, let's do it. Let's see what they say.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to stay out here in the yard a little longer?
Yes, I'm going to go explore and
I know, my
hike in the
hair's
woods. So
The sellers turned down Cat Ryan's offer and they didn't want to counter. I've talked to them and they don't want to budge. So the search continues.
Doživi prirodu. Pomiriši. Pogledaj. Osjeti. Ali iznad svega okusi. Tvoj trenutak uz Kinder Country.
Je li moguće imati prekrasnu i meku kožu pazuha? Da! Otkrijte Nivea Deo Beauty Elixir. Prvi Nivea antiperspirant s dragocjenom esencijom mlijeka koja obnavlja kožu nakon prijanja. Za prekrasnu i meku kožu i 48 sati učinkovite zaštite. Otkrijte sve Beauty Elixir mirise koje obožava 9 od 10 žena.
Kinder surprise! Znaš li što je unutra?
Ne, ali znam koga možemo pitati. Kinderina, jednostavno će vas očarati. Figurice i Shantimals u svakom petom Kinder Surprise-u.
Griz malih okusa Podravka čajne, delikates i čili. Ili griz uvijek odlične Podravka čajne klasike. Čajne velikih majstora kuhinje potražite na prodajnim mjestima.
Za savršen užitak potrebni su vrijeme, harmonija i posvećenost. Nakon 200 sunčanih dana, kokos specifičkih otoka i bijeli kalifornijski bademi spremni su da stvore savršen užitak. Rafaelo. Ljeto koje traje zauvijek. Bourjois Paris predstavlja novi Always Fabulous tekući puder. Novi Bourjois Always Fabulous tekući puder izdržat će na tvom licu cijeli dan. Pariški šik uz Bourjois.
Ponekad je teško preokrenuti, pokriti cijeli teren, a još teže odabrati najboljih 11. Ali uz Linoladu Gold sve je moguće.
Linolada Gold. Slatka pobjeda. Tajna briljantne probave. Donat MG. Klinički dokazano potiče probavu.
Mala stvar koja te osvježava.
Hrvatski Telekom. Maxi King. Neponovljiv doživljaj okusa čokolade, lješnjaka i hladnog mliječnog punjenja s tekućom karamelom u sredini. Kad uživaš, uživaj maksimalno. Od sada neograničena tarifa za svakog člana obitelji. Što je više članova, više je pogodnosti. Svijet boljih mogućnosti. Hrvatski Telekom.
Juhu! Još više! Još više! Ej, ekipa! Kinder Šokobons! Okus nikad nije bio zabavniji.
Otkrite čaroban svijet ljepote u Douglasu i upišite Douglas Day u svoj kalendar. Svakog drugog četvrtka u mjesecu iskoristite 10% popusta na sav asortiman i proslavite s nama Douglas Day u stilu vaše Douglas parfumerije. Za savršen užitak potrebni su vrijeme, harmonija i posvećenost. Nakon 200 sunčanih dana, kokos specifičkih otoka i bijeli kalifornijski bademi spremni su da stvore savršen užitak. Rafaelo. Ljeto koje traje zauvijek.
Što je to?
Tableta se nije u potpunosti rastopila i posuđe je još uvijek prljavo. Isprobajte novi Somat Gold Duogel, koji se u potpunosti otapa i snažno čisti za savršenu čistoću i sjaj.
Problem rastopljen.
Novi Somat Gold Duogel.
Kreni jutro.
Od ponedjeljka do petka.
Ja kam?
Vratili su se. Opasniji nego ikad. Naša sigurnost. Njihov je posao. Nova sezona legendarne krimi serije Kobra 11. Od ponedjeljka do petka popodne na RTL-u.
mu već postaje default. Njegova ruka ne na mom rametu, nego na mom bedru. Ali on baš ne blesav. Malo mi je bilo dosadno zato što mi je htio ići u vodu.
Ljubav je na selu, međunarodna sezona. Večeras u 21:15 na RTL-u. Uživajte u ljubavnim avanturama naših barbera uz Dukat lagano jutro. RTL.
This stonework is beautiful.
There's no room for an office.
You have big yards, lots of mature trees.
That was too small.
Not cozy at all. I don't know if I could do these steps with the kids and groceries.
Oh, I know, it's a steep driveway. Keep moving.
All right, buddy.
Here, I'll help you. I'll pull you. You pull your dad. Ready? Go! Oh, there we made it. Good job. Fortunately, the parking is up here, so you don't have to walk that hill every
That
day.
is nice.
Not exactly the lot I'm looking for, but house looks promising.
This is 4,000 square feet, and it's overlooking the kingdom.
Oh, yes.
Look at that view.
Kingdom it is. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you think?
What the heck is this? It's like right in the middle.
The house is nice and fresh and clean. They've done some updates over the years.
I see a lot of stairs.
Have you ever seen that diagram that's like the stairs going in a million different directions?
Never end?
Yeah. Always. That's this.
They're right over here.
Yeah. And then over here, though, I mean, this is a big space. There's a lot of room to use areas however you would want to use them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This place is newer than the other houses we've looked at, but it ticks off a lot of boxes for Cat and Ryan. It has 4,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, and 4.5 bathrooms. Even though the lot isn't exactly what they're looking for, there's plenty for them to like about this house. It's definitely a step up from Ryan's bachelor pad, and it will give this family the space they need.
Oh, she's going to go right up the stairs.
She's going for the stairs.
Uh-huh.
So she loves the stairs.
Which I do feel like these stairs are in a very awkward position. Two-sided stairwell.
Kind of unique. It goes over into the kitchen.
Oh, that is strange.
Yeah.
It's not as large as I was expecting it to be, actually.
What do you think of having stairs come down into your kitchen?
Well, that's a nightmare because I'm going to be cooking and the kids are going to be going up and down, up and down, up and down.
Yeah, it's weirdly choppy, and it really closes in the kitchen. I mean, I don't know why they did this angled island. It's just eating up half of your kitchen space.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. I'm on baby duty. Keep looking. All right. Yeah, I mean, if this was your dream kitchen, what would you want to see more of?
The countertop space doesn't really look that much.
So, I do have one recommendation. We get rid of these stairs.
I totally agree, yes.
I think a lot of these areas could be better utilized. What is it that confuses you right now? Because you have this perplexed look on your face.
What bugs me is this, large area in the middle here. The fireplace, you have the multiple stairway. When you walk in the door, it seems open, but then when you walk back here, it seems more choppy.
Yeah. And it's not a good layout to have stairs dropping into your kitchen. Weird. I feel like all this has to be reimagined. A good chunk of the budget would go to relocating the staircase to the front entrance. But then you'd have clear sight lines to a large dining area with a table that seats 10. This would flow into a brand new kitchen with lots of storage, a big island with a butcher block counter. I'll give you a comfortable family room with custom built-in shelving and a media center. I'll even add a play space for Elliot and Emma. You'll be able to keep an eye on them from anywhere.
Wow.
That sounds amazing.
That's expensive.
We'll talk numbers in a minute. Surprisingly, not as much as you would think. You have 5 bedrooms in this house, 4.5 bathrooms, plus this is a master on the lower level. Have a little peek.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, you could have that as your master down here, unless you like to be on the same level as the kids. There is another bedroom upstairs that could be the master and the bathroom. Do you prefer to be on the same level as the kids?
Yeah, I don't know.
Imagine having this as your closet. I mean,
That's an upgrade.
You have enough space here. You would not have to be combining baby closets and offices. You could have office, bedroom, everything you want separate, and you've got a bonus play area here, too.
Oh, nice.
Pull that there. Good job. Playing it.
Okay. Oh, this is nice.
Oh, this is cool.
This was originally a screened-in porch, and they closed it in and insulated it to make it feel more like an interior space. I think it would be great to do carpet squares out here, make it nice and soft, comfy. Yeah. What do you guys think? You like it? It's pretty good space. Do I get a high five for finding this for you? Pow! Good job. So the one thing I know you did want is a big yard with privacy. This is a decent-sized yard, but it's probably a different kind of yard than you're thinking.
Kids, they won't be able to go out there without me and Emma. I mean, Emma will just toddle right down.
Yeah. I mean, the house you put an offer in on, that house has a hill out back, too.
Yeah, but it's not steep.
It's not as steep, but there's also, the woods behind it and all the trees. There's a lot more private.
I'll admit it, it's not great for the little kids because there's no level spot at all.
Yeah, I love the design. I mean, that's the flip side. Like, I love the design of this house and the openness, and there's so much more space here.
Yeah, well, there's a ton of space. Let's talk price. This house has actually been on the market for almost 3 months, and it's listed at $489,900.
Oh.
I think that we can get that down. I feel a good value for this house. Our target price should be $460,000.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What about renovation costs?
We would need every penny because there is a lot to do. Now, fortunately, as far as the architecture is concerned, it actually would be quite easy to take all those stairs out of the middle and move them over. We'd need 8 weeks and $140,000. So that would max you out.
Yeah. I keep thinking about the other house.
I mean, the other house, the yard and the setting is ideal.
So for that first house, we put an offer in at $430,000 and they rejected that. So if you were thinking you want to go back to that first house, we would need to look at coming up in price.
I keep going back to that house.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I think we need to go up.
$450,000. Go point and see if they're ready to negotiate.
Okay. And are you usually pretty good with rejection?
Well, not really. But if you get a rejection,
I've gone back to the seller's agent with their increased offer, and today I have some news for them. So I'm crashing a lemonade community fundraiser they're hosting on their front lawn. What if I sneak right underneath? 2 of us under here. Whoa, let's stand up. Too high? Too high. Hey guys.
hey, how's it going, man?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I got a call from the seller's agent. He wants to counter.
Really?
Yeah.
With what?
The counter offer is $475,000.
$475,000.
I just expected they counted.
Yeah.
I know, but $475,000. I mean, that's obviously, we were thinking maybe $450,000. I mean, do you think that's?
I don't think it's a bad offer. The value for you is going to be what Jonathan does to the house. I mean, the ball's in your court. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, he just bought a house. Group hug. I think you should tell everybody, guys.
All right.
Little announcement.
We got the house.
I think we need to celebrate with some lemonade.
That sounds good. Let's do it.
They had a feeling this was the home they were meant to have, and even though they had to raise their offer, it's going to be the perfect place to raise Elliot and Emma. Kat and Ryan are skeptical that they can have more space and a renovated home that actually works for them. Well, it's up to me and my crew to show them they can have it all. I'm going to transform their tiny dark kitchen into a much larger light-filled space with tons of storage. Opening up the walls will make their new dining room an extension of the kitchen. They'll have clear sight lines to their family room, taking advantage of all that natural light. Ryan especially is worried about all the unknowns with this project, but it doesn't bother me. I say we just rip off the bandages and see what's lurking inside these walls. And we do not want to damage the cabinets because you always love giving back to the community. These can be donated.
Yes, that makes my heart happy.
Okay, then we want to make your heart very happy. Yeah. All right? Yeah. Oh, I got it. All right. There we go. All right. Soap, anyone?
Yes. Is this fun?
It's not my idea of fun. Oh. No.
Fun. You can do this all day.
Well,
You're having so much fun. I know it. Is there a little part of you that would be okay leaving this wall now knowing how much work it is?
No.
No, it's got to go.
You can just do this.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice. What do you think, though, now, being able to see how open it's going to be?
Yeah, it makes me so excited.
I'm starting to see it.
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
And then you turn around and you're like,
Another one.
okay, hidden wires. Oh, what is that for? I'm hoping that's not a live circuit.
It is live?
Oh, jeez.
All right, I'll work over here. You guys keep working on that. Why is there water up here? Hey, I think we have a problem.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to hear that.
No problems.
I think we have a problem. Your fan was full of water. It was like a dish full of water. So it's probably coming along the roof line here.
and you can see all over the fan blades the moisture that's on there. And that was a good splash when it came down. I love that it's nasty, yellowy water, because that sometimes means either it's just, filthy up there, or it means that there's a critter up there and it's urine.
So it's good for urine.
Yeah. Hold that for me.
See any water?
No, I don't see any water at all.
Just not ripping my ceiling.
Well, you can see there was moisture at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are those wires, the box, are they that damp?
No, I don't see any.
Like where
in the fan.
it's like in the fan.
Sitting in the fan. Yeah. So it's just like a bowl. You can see where the water would be sitting. So weird. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know where the water came from. I don't know when it was there. It looks like it's old because there's nothing fresh on the drywall right now, but we'll get it figured out. These are the mysteries that we'll have to solve before we close everything back up. Strange. All right?
These cabinets are still in great shape, and I've already found a new home for them.
This is where you get your exercise.
Yes! Don't have to go to the gym. One more! I need to identify the source of the leak, which doesn't take long to figure out. The previous owners had a large window installed upstairs, and they didn't raise the window up so they could keep the shingles going all the way up in a uniform fashion. So now they've created this water pit, and all the water is going right down inside because there's no flashing. This makes me worried because if this problem is here and was not done properly, what other parts of the roof were done improperly? This is going to get expensive. I'll need to call a roofing company to get a quote. We're installing engineered beams to replace the supporting walls we took out on demo day. Raising the beams up into the ceiling will give them their seamless open flow. I've heard back from the roofing company, and Kat and Ryan are stopping by today for an update.
Oh my god. Wow.
Oh,
Hey guys.
God.
I love the openness.
Wow.
From the front door,
Yes!
you can see the
Straight
back.
through.
How are you? It's definitely a little bit different when you can see the bones of your house. In finishing out the demolition, we did come across a few more things that we have to deal with.
All right.
Some of it not so bad, some of it pretty bad. There were a ton of hidden junction boxes inside the walls. Some of the circuits they had run had no shielding on them. And what happens when you do that, if you look at this measures the temperature of everything. You can see that those two are hotter. They're operating hotter than the rest. That's because those circuits are overheating. $375, so it's not like it was a huge thing, but I'm glad because we have the wall open, we can deal with that stuff now.
That's a fire hazard, wouldn't it be?
It is a fire hazard. That's why, you never ever want to hack it when it comes to electrical, because all it takes is for one circuit to overheat and it can start a fire. Overall, the rest of the electrical actually not too bad, so we're able to manage most of the circuits. Until we have the HVAC company come in and do the full scan of everything, we never know exactly what the costs are going to be. Okay. We can't keep this here because we've got our cabinets going around. Yeah. We had planned to just put this cold air return down in the kick, and he said that we're not going to get enough out of it. It needs to be the full size, so we have to relocate it. We have two options. One is to relocate it to the very left of the cabinets over there, between where the sofa will be. No one would ever stand over there, so it's not really a big deal. All right. Or we relocate it to the other side where the living room is, the stairs. He said that one's probably going to be closer to 1,100. This one will probably be closer to 900. So our biggest problem, we have a problem with the roof. Actually, I'll show you.
Awesome.
Go ahead and turn on the hose.
I've got one of my guys up on the roof just to show you, and this is you just spraying the hose in one spot, so you can see. You see right here?
Yeah.
So when we had this all stripped open, we looked up and we could see several parts that were leaking. You could fix just those areas, and it would probably be around $1,500, something like that. My concern is, do we spend $1,500 and patch all these individual areas?
For a Band-Aid.
You're going to redo it again in a number of years, or is it going to be like the whole analogy with the dam, where you plug one hole and that brings another hole?
Yeah.
When the roofing company came out, they said that if you wanted to re-shingle just this backside, it'd be a little over $3,000. But he said that if you want to do the entire house, it's almost $10,000. What's so funny?
Oh, it's not. Better than crying, so. Yeah.
hit to the budget, but they decided to go with the $10,000 option of replacing the entire roof. I've ordered up a smaller window, eliminating that valley that collected the rainwater. Concerned about mounting costs, Ryan has decided to take on the job of renovating his home.
I figured I can save some money and get a room that's built in, do some touch-ups, some paint, things like that, put a desk here.
I don't know if the floors go all the way under. If these are original, they probably terminated the floors right at them, which means we'd also have to lace in boards, and that's even more expensive.
But they could have put them on top of the hardwood floors. That's what I'm thinking.
That's a gamble. I don't know if that's what they would have actually done.
Well, there's just so much space that these are taken up, so I figured, why not? Let's give it a shot.
Why don't I give you a hand?
Hey, awesome.
So we can get it done a little bit quicker. Nice. Man, see, it's easier with two people.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. No!
That sucks.
Not only do we not have hardwood, hideous brown carpet.
Yes. Are you waiting for me to say you were right?
You know what I need? Now I need more money. I'm going to hold on to my I told you so moment, and we'll leave it at that. With the roof replaced, I can patch the hole I made where the fan was in the ceiling. We're going ahead and relocating the HVAC vent, but to save them about $5,000, I've decided to keep the existing floors in the sunroom and refinish them. We definitely need savings to offset the cost of all the unexpected issues in the reno. Ryan said he wanted to save some money, rip these built-ins out himself so he could have the office perfect, but he didn't realize this is actually costing us more money because now we have to patch in all the hardwood and you have to feather it in by pulling each board back manually. This is going to take a lot more work.
Večeras, gospodin savršeni u 20 sati. Ljubav je na selu u 21:15. RTL Direkt u 22:15. Večeras na RTL-u.
RTL.
Dobrota je izbor. Poput onoga da koristimo isključivo talijanske lješnjake, pržene ovdje u Loaker. Izbor da vam ponudimo jedinstveni Loaker okus. Loaker. Komadić dobrote.
Nemaš vremena za komplicirani make-up? Imam rješenje za super izgled kože u tren oka. Prirodno toniranje, 24-satna hidratacija i hijaluron. Jednostavan put do prirodno mladolike ujednačene kože. Celular 3 u 1 njegujući kušan. Novo iz Nivea. Za savršen užitak potrebni su vrijeme, harmonija i posvećenost. Nakon 200 sunčanih dana, kokos pacifičkih otoka i bijeli kalifornijski badeni spremni su da stvore savršen užitak. Rafael, ljeto koje traje zauvijek.
Poveži sve na najboljoj mobilnoj fiksnoj mreži. Uzmi laptop i smartphone za samo 130 kuna mjesečno, a na poklon dobivaš i Samsung Fit narukvicu. Nazovi odmah A1.
Uvijek svaki dan je dan, nisi gotov još pa želi van. Ostani dobre volje, hodaj kao pili. Hodaj kao pili.
Neodoljivi užitak od hladne hrskave tamne čokolade i laganog mliječnog punjenja. Kinder Pingui, jednostavno uživaj.
Kada tražite zaokružen obrok, tu su mesne okruglice začinjene Vegeta Maestro peršinom. Iznenadite nepce novim jelima sa začini inspiracije KR.
Kinder Surprise! Šta je unutra?
Znam koga možemo pitati. Kinderino?
Ova tajna je poprilično uzbudljiva. Figurice Tajni život ljubimaca 2 u svakom petom Kinder Surprise-u.
Najsjajnija ponuda stiže. LED reflektor sada snižen 70%, samo 239,70 lipa. Strogi LED svjetiljka s talijanskim upravljačem.
199 kuna. Posjetite i naš web shop Lesnijak. Kreirajmo dom zajedno.
Maxi King. Neponovljiv doseg od okusa čokolade, lješnjaka i hladnog mliječnog punjenja s tekućom karamelom u sredini. Kad uživaš, uživaj maksimalno. Bourgeois Paris predstavlja novi Always Fabulous tekući puder. Novi Bourgeois Always Fabulous tekući puder izdržat će na tvom licu cijeli dan. Pariški šik uz Bourgeois. Hrvatski Telekom.
Kinder Šokobons. Okus nikad nije bio zabavniji.
Začepljen nos. Mnogi sprejevi obećavaju očepljivanje. Olint ima jedinstvenu formulu bez konzervansa, koja ne samo da brzo očepljuje nos i sinuse, nego i hidratizira i pruža dugotrajno olakšanje. Odaberite Olint. Brzo očepljuje nos. Pri upotrebe pažljivo pročitati uput o lijeku, a o rizicima i nuspojavama upitajte svog liječnika ili ljekarnika.
Uživajte u jedinstvenom Oreo okusu u dvije nove verzije. Sadržajni se
Gdje si? Di na psihijatriju? Dobro. 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 Ok.
Propuštene napute trenutke šala pogledajte li na RTL Playu, bilo kad
Divu? Maca Josipova. Nemoj da je va. Majka. Dobro. Ok. Dobro. Ajde. Ma ništa, već u kurs, zima mi je. Nisam rekao da ne pije ništa. Nemoj. Ma šta će me treba imati? Evo.
So once we pulled everything out here, you'll notice.
Oh, nice.
That is a your blend is cracked, and I guess for years and years and years, it's been just taking that away from the plastic, takes that away, and a lot of it was going under the flooring. It has rotted out all the subfloor here. That's all basically sewage rot.
It's not even our sewage, it's somebody else's
Does it
crap.
get better?
I mean, it would just be a step up.
No.
It's just somebody else's.
Well, I don't care whose sewage it is. We don't want sewage rotting your subfloors.
I mean, are we sure that's not anywhere else?
It looks like it's isolated here. Because you have a crawl space below, it's not like it's leaking into a basement or something.
So raw sewage has been dumping into the crawl space.
Dumping is a double entendre, so we're going to have to cut this all out and replace the subfloor here.
Thank you.
Please do.
Is it worth $400? Is it worth $4,000?
Anything to get rid of sewage and poo.
Well, after $10,000, that's nothing. So.
Yeah. Well, speaking of $10,000, why don't we go look at the roof?
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, right. You can see the roof looks so much better, and these are really good quality shingle too.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Well, I feel very hesitant to tell you what I was going to tell you now.
What?
You'll notice up here, we got rid of that valley that was in the roof. That's where a lot of